Hey there, comic friends and fiends. It's Rob from in front of the Great Wall of Comics, and I have a mail call and an AOK from my friend, the main man, the king of AOKs, Mr. Gary B. I'm going to go ahead and open that first to get this started here, just because um, I'm excited to see what Gary's come up with here for me. Um, so, Gary, of course, everybody's likes to call him the greatest guy or the nicest guy in all comics, and he's definitely got a good in on that. I will say, Gary, I'm going to be a real nice guy and help you out, buddy. Um, so he sent this Gemini mailer, and I'm not going to. I'll cover up the thing, but I don't know if I turn that around, it's got hit address is still on there, anyways. You put on here it says it cost you $15.20 to ship this. This Gemini mailer, buddy, will fit inside of a United States Post Office flat rate legal envelope. And then it'll only cost you $8 and something to ship it. Just a piece of advice if you want to save some bucks. You can still put your comics in the Gemini mailer, slide that Gemini mailer in the legal flat rate envelope, and save yourself some dollars. All right, especially when you're giving stuff away where it matters. And it's all out of pocket. All right, so let's see here what we got. Hey Rob, I searched over multiple weeks trying to fill in your 2099 holes. Unfortunately, not a lot was to be had. I grabbed what I could, included some other books I thought might be right up your alley. I hope you enjoy the books and life is treating you well. Take care, Gary B. Excellent. I'm excited to see. Oh, damn, dude. First off the bat, I'm like stoked. So, there's a Ditko. It's labeled Ditko Hard to Find, and it's just simply Space War. Conquered Earth. I do dig a lot of this kind of this older sci-fi stuff. This is a Charlton Comics. That's kind of cool. I dig that. And we got here From Beyond the Unknown. Look at that 20-cent goodness. DC. Very cool. Definitely awesome. This book will be pretty good after a press. Looks like, well, it's hard to say. It might have some water damage. That might be why it's so wrinkled. But even so, I'm just happy to read. Some of these things are fun to read, man. These older books, see what they're doing. Another From Beyond the Unknown. Look at that. Very cool. All right, Gary. Oh, Gary, no, you didn't. Oh. All right, dude. Gary, I was telling him I was surprised I didn't have, of all the number ones, I did not have a Ghost Rider 2099. So he hooked me up with two copies of Ghost Rider 2099. Gary, you, sir, are amazing. Oh my God. And this looks pretty minty. I mean, wow. I mean, I wouldn't complain because beggars can't be choosers unless they go hungry. But these are very cool. Definitely in the 9294 range. Awesome. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, and look at this. This is a book I didn't even know existed until just recently. 2099 World of Tomorrow. It's kind of like when they were wrapping up the whole 2099 series and stuff. That's cool. Very cool. All right, and last but not least, a Punisher 2099. You can never really have enough of these. I have probably like 4 or 5 of these, but Punisher 2099, well, he's not on the same level to me as Spider-Man 2099. Punisher 2099 was, Punisher, Doom, and Spider-Man were the trifecta for me of the 2099s that I really, really dug. And there was just something about the concept of Punisher 2099 that I really liked was, that unlike the Punisher who was out killing people, in 2099 that the jails and justice system were gone, and so he sets up his own jails, and so he's going out and capturing people and then putting them in jail and incarcerating and making them serve time. That was really freaking kind of a cool thing, I thought. So, Jake Gallows, the frickin' Punisher, 2099. Very cool, Gary. That is awesome. Couple 2099s for sure. The Ghost Riders. Oh my God, not one but two. So now I can finally put that in my collection. And in these up from the unknown on Space War, I'm interested to read those. Cool beans, dude. Thank you. All right, now on to the mail call portion. So I have this came in one big box, and I've got these things here. This is from Instagram group, our team called FlipMode Comics, and so they're just a group, a couple guys based out of LA, go around buy collections and flip and resell stuff. Don't really have a comic book shop. They're just kind of like middlemen who kind of facilitate, find stuff, and then sell books cheap to kind of a lot of the people who are buying stuff from them are people who are then turn around and selling them again. So they're kind of like wholesaler middlemen type things, which is great from a collector standpoint if you to be able to get in there potentially and find some books that are at value. So anyways, kind of give you some ideas here. Now, all told, this is the expensive portion here. Right. Now, I was able to get, they put, what's kind of cool about them is they do some different games, and there's a few books that they're hard stuck on their pricing on. But a lot of times it's like, hey, look, they put up a price that they're looking for, and you can make them an offer, and, they might accept your offer if they think it's fair, or they might let it, as they say, percolate, and let other people chime in and kind of do a little bidding until until they either hit a value or until they see the action stops, and then they'll take that and go. But they'll always stop whenever you hit the claim number that they'll claim it at. And sometimes they play like some hands of poker for discounts. Maybe they'll sit there and say, anyways, it's kind of interesting, entertaining to watch. This was just a quick $20 buy. This is Ultimate End, the Bagley cover. I didn't have a copy of Ultimate End. I thought I'd grab it. What the heck? It's got Miles there on the cover. Good little pickup. This book here, this is Detective Comics 532. Not a key, but it's got the Joker train on there, which is kind of cool. Makes it popular because it's got the Joker on the cover plus Joker themed stuff. It's generally good. This book, they have it estimated to be a 9.6 range book. It's really super high quality from a collection where the guy was running, and sure enough, it is. Just looking at the cover, and they do look more than just the surface cover usually. It's really, really high end. They had this tagged at $75. I paid, I think it was $60 for it. So I'm stoked, and that's going to go to CGC without a doubt for a book from the Detective Comics. That's probably from the late 70s, early 80s. On a 9.6. Adventure Comics 313. This book they have graded at between an 8.5 to 9.0. They were asking 80. I don't remember all these individual prices. I know I didn't pay what they were asking on any of these books. Generally, for the most part, I was about 20% or more or less. This was Adventure Comics 320. More 12-cent goodness. Superboy, and these are all like Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, first runs of them. This book, that was a 6.0 to 6.5. They were asking $15. I paid $5 for it. That one I remember. Adventure Comics. This is issue 323 in a 7.0, 7.5. They were asking $30. I paid $15. This is the big hit. So this is Adventure Comics 324. It is the first appearance of Duplicate Boy. Features on the cover here a Beast Boy, I don't know if it's necessarily the same Beast Boy as you would know from Teen Titans, but he's a bad guy, but very similar power set, changes in different animals. This they have set at a 9.2 to 9.4, and we're asking $400 for it. I paid $300 for it, and I know that recent sales, if it is in that range, are well over that. So that's a CGC. Matter of fact, he was begging me to make sure that I CGC that and let him know what it gets, because he's like he didn't really want to let it go for that price. But here is Adventure Comics 331. Here, this is a 7580. They were asking $50. I paid, I think it was like $35 for it. And Adventure Comics, again, this is 345. All these are 12 centers from the late 60s. 7075. They were asking 40. I paid 30 for it. So that's that box. Very cool. But I mean, those are some freaking amazing looking books. All of them present amazing. Yeah, I'm happy to have those and get some of those. I mean, there might be one or two that I pass on. Just for giggles. I mean, I think the one I picked up for $5, I didn't really care for. I didn't necessarily need it for myself. I think the intent was I was picking that one up for Jimmy, but who knows? I might change my mind. All right, last. This is. I paid $185 for this. Now, unfortunately, they're not boarded, and they're all in old bags. So I have to go through and bag and board these, but these are all high grade. It's Savage She-Hulk, issue 2. Now I have issue 1 already. This is basically it's supposed to be the complete run minus issue 1, which is fine because I already have an issue 1 that's at CGC. So issue 2, issue 3. Oh my God, the smell of newsprint. This is a lot of newsprint, I'll tell you that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, I'll try to get that. 8. 9. 10. These are these nice old. The old bags are all sticky. 11. 12. The range on these was supposed to be that all the books, they had gone through them all, and they were basically estimating the books all to be anywhere from an 8 to a 9.4 was what they were kind of estimating the range to be. And I will tell you, I look at, even though they're not boarded, as I'm going through these, I mean, yeah, they all could use a press because they're not boarded, but these are sexy books, man. And while they're not all CGC worthy because, you know, it's not worth the cost, but damn, this is just a great run. 14. I'll put these in some archive bags, boards, and box them up. And 15. Or maybe if somebody's just really looking for a She-Hulk run, maybe I'll sell the run. 16. Once the movie comes out. Or the TV show. 17. 18. 19. 20. 20. Let me get that in there. There we go. That. Ripping the engine out of the car. Okay. Oh, God, my arms are getting tired. 21. 22. 23. 24. That's it, 25. So that's it, the full run of Volume 1 of the Savage She-Hulk. Issues 2 through, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say the full run. Issues 2 through 25. And, you know, they were selling it as a block. They had pulled issue 1 out because they were sending it off to CGC and they were going to try and sell it separate. And that was fine to me because the only issue I have was issue 1. So just like that, one swoop, 24 books. So I paid $185, right? Clear. Math is hard. Divided by 24. So I paid $7.70 a book for high grade, you know, very fine to near mint minus range, complete run She-Hulk. I think I did pretty good. Let me know down below what you thought. Gary, again, dude, you freaking hit it out of the park. Thank you very much, dude. I got some coming your way, too, pretty soon. Until next time, guys, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including myself, because I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.